wait. It's the we're going to be wild camping. Say wild camping, you know, camping at the side of the road, or somewhere hopefully a bit nicer than that, but not in a campsite. And Joe's for the first time trying to back out of a gateway, and I'm trying to help her and video at the same time. I'm going to put the video camera down before something happens.
Hello everyone!
Hello! Hi. Here we go yet again.
Off we go for a long weekend this time. We've got it's Thursday because it's a national holiday in Italy, so right. We are away for the weekend.
It's right at the beginning of June, and it's Joe's birthday tomorrow, isn't it? So pose with a question: where do you want to go for your birthday? What do you want to do? A swim in the Mediterranean?
Always.
Yeah, always.
Always a swim in the sea.
So we are off to the south of France, but because of timings and traffic, we might not make it to the south of France tonight. It's only about 2 hours normally from our house, but because of traffic, it could well take us more. So we might stop in Italy on the coast tonight and then make our way to France tomorrow.
So we'll take some video of the journey, and we'll see you later.
See you later.
See you later. See you later.
Dreams we always fight, 'cause we never worked it out. It just kinda slipped to our hands. And I never really said that you hurt me, no instead. I just tried to understand.
Let's go have a look then.
Yeah, right.
Up, full.
Completed camp. Oh no. God, it does look busy.
Oh, look at all the campers in there. Give me the. Look at this. I think that is a sea of campers, and it says it's full, and I believe it, and actually we don't want to go in there. Oh well.
Can we just go in and have a look?
Well, we can't even get underneath that barrier. We don't want to scrape the top again on a barrier, do we? We did that on a railway crossing last week.
Really little one.
Told everyone my secrets, though I begged for you to keep it to yourself. Thought that you could buy my love, but I don't want that at all. You know I don't care about that.
So, you see, along the coast here, it's a bit hard to find parking, and there are areas like this for campers. It's all right if you haven't got kids, but we're not happy really parking here. We've got our own little bay, and it's pretty nice, and we are allowed to stay here. There's no access to the beach. It's just straight down onto rocks into the sea. A bit too risky for the kids. Anyway, I think we can do better. We're going to move on. So we got a bit desperate and we parked there, but there is a pizzeria just here. We just ordered a takeaway pizza, and the sea's only just one set of houses behind us. So it's not too bad. Not ideal, but there is also a play park just there. So I think not the best parking we've ever had. It's good enough for tonight. Okay, so we got pizza from the local pizza house just across the road. And we are parking in a parking lot between two trucks. And here we are. But we're cozy, happy as Larry in here, aren't we? Yeah, definitely using the Nugget Plus and the option to park anywhere tonight. We don't feel as though we're too noticeable. A little bit, but not as much as if we had the pop top up on our previous one. There we go. And we've also got the vent open, and on the top, the max fan going. And it's about 27 degrees down here on the south coast of, well, on the Ligurian coast.
You know, for the past couple of weeks, for the past couple of weeks, it's been something like 35 degrees.
It's been really hot, hasn't it? But it's not too bad, but it's still a little bit stuffy. So what we've done, because we're not in a campsite, we've started the engine, and we've got max AC on, and we're using the maxi fan over our head here to draw air, so it's sucking air out, and it's drawing the AC forwards, and it's quite cool now, isn't it? Comment below. Are you alright back there?
Yeah. No, I can't even have fresh air back here.
Yeah, the fresh air, hopefully it's pulling it through now. It's certainly a heck of a lot cooler in the back here. Let's have a look at our status at the moment then. 86% battery. Well, we start with 87. It seems to be that I can only get that up to a maximum of 87 for some reason. Still got good fresh water. And we've got virtually an empty tank. Girls have just brushed their teeth actually using both sinks because we can. Right, and we're about to have, well, a cup of tea and maybe our usual cognac snifter. Let's close that one. There we go. Good.
Sometimes I feel like switching out all of the switches.
So one of the issues in the camper, especially when you are camping without electricity, ground power, is charging everything. So we've got 2 charging points there off the leisure batteries for charging iPad and iPhone, and then the kids' iPads, well, that one's live all the time as well.
Yeah.
So we've got a little adapter in there, we can charge those. And then, well, I think when the engine switches off, we're going to lose that one, but there is another one there. There, it's actually getting lovely temperature now, isn't it? Maybe we should close the windows. Yeah. Yeah, we'll turn off the engine now. Yeah, turn the engine off then. That's it. And what I'll do now is we'll blow the cooler air in again from outside. Air out. And so it's 22 degrees in here now. That's great. Yeah, it was like 27 earlier. Alright, so now that's blowing the cooler air in now. Good. Right, so girls, let's put the safety net up then, because we don't want any escapees overnight.
No, we're in prison. I will be an escapee.
You're an escapee. Right. Give me your drinks then. Give me your drinks.
We are in prison
Thank you.
now.
Right, let's put you in prison. Don't want you escaping. It's for your own good.
Yeah.
Right. I can't do it one-handed, so I'll have to say good night, everybody. Say good night. We'll see you in the morning, and tomorrow is Joe's birthday.
Happy birthday to
Tomorrow. Okay. Joe's making tea.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Wait, did you sleep well last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? We all slept really well, and we both said there's a bit of, you could just hear the kind of hustle and bustle of the town a little bit around, which we're not used to, but it's really nice.
Have a good night's sleep, girls.
Yeah.
We're going to head out to France, and we might go to see a villa today for my birthday. So we'll go to this villa, which apparently has lovely gardens, and I thought I fancy going there for my birthday this afternoon, although the weather is not great. Here we are, arriving at Villa Uffizi de Rothschild.
So we've arrived at the villa. Got some cracking parking here, but it's raining, so we decided to take the opportunity and have some lunch a little bit early, but hopefully this rain and wind's going to pass. It's very sort of Mediterranean like, and the benefit of the high top van is that it's nice and cozy in here. You can see it's raining, and we can all fit in here, move around the van. Joe's making sandwiches, kids are eating.
Making sandwiches,
And-
we've been busy.
Yeah, we's have been had, and now Joe's just realised that she hasn't got a raincoat.
Everyone else has got a
Everyone's got a
raincoat.
raincoat, so that's because I left it out, because one of her birthday presents might be related to having a raincoat. Who knows?
You spoiled it, by the way.
Well, I just hope it fits now. I'm worried because I left her a proper raincoat behind. First present of the day. And Poppy's on the toilet.
That's not a coat.
Is it not? I've got the wrong present now. Go on then. Oh, that's another present. Okay, it must have been the other soft one in there. That's just a useful. I thought it's just your
Oh,
colours,
that's nice.
and we'd probably use it this summer.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Oh, it's got a
Nice.
little mini one as well. Oh, that's lovely.
Summer.
Stripy and blue.
Very Saint-Tropez, darling. Very good.
Matches your t-shirt.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so now we better find your raincoat.
When me and Poppy got out, we saw that there is a water fountain right behind us. And it's raining still a little, but not that much. And there's lots of statues, and there's a beautiful villa right behind us. Yep. Happy birthday to you.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, that's a nice raincoat.
That's nice, perfect.
Oh, pink, I love
Different as well.
pink.
Yeah, you love pink.
There we go.
I love that coat, Mummy. I love it. It's a brilliant coat. Now, back to Daddy.
Thanks, Iz. Great. Right, let's go and enjoy this place, shall we? I've got my raincoat as well. Let's go and have a walk around.
What are you doing?
We're shaking the bamboo and it rains on us.
Shower Della Wawa.
Shower Dalla Wawa. There is showers. Oh, that was lots.
Right, let's carry on, shall we? It's beautiful here.
Right.
Okay.
Great visit to the Rothschild Villa. And now, I think, as the sun's come out, it's time to go to the beach. Let's see if we can find a beach. Hasn't it been beautiful here?
Really nice.
Maybe near
Right weather in the end.
Nice or Monaco, they're definitely worth a visit. We have just found, we hope to be the best parking place we could imagine. Here is the beach. It's in a real quiet place on Jean Cap Ferrat, and it looks like we're allowed to park here because we're quite early. There was space. It's flat. We can be self-contained as we were last night. It looks like we're going to have to pay. I'm going to work that out in a moment. but it's certainly worth it. It's fantastic. We can stay here tonight. It's an absolute dream. Unbelievable. The kids are going to love it. They can go snorkeling, swimming. Joe always loves to swim in the sea, so we're going to do that. You like it here, girls?
Yeah.
Awesome, isn't
Me and
it?
Poppy are playing with the pink ball.
Joe's getting the swim stuff together. There's even a bar here, so I mean, I suppose it could be noisy tonight, but it's probably worth a risk, I think.
And we can go for night swims.
Oh, you want to go for a night swim, do you?
Yeah.
And boogie with the locals?
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without you.
Yeah. Temperature?
Yeah, it's not too cold and it's not too hot.
Wow.
Whatever you like, you don't have to be ready.
Great, isn't it?
You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
Is it worth having a shower? Well, yes, this works really well. So that's great. And nice to get freshened up and get the salt off. Kids have all had theirs done, and we put this little shower curtain up for now.
I've just been getting ready inside. So I've put the blinds up, turned the seats around, getting ready for our hot dogs, having a bit of downtime.
Yeah, downtime.
And then we're going to have some Prosecco now for my birthday. Got the hot dog buns ready. Jordan was instructed to put the Prosecco in here earlier on. Has he done it? Oh yes. Perfect.
Happy birthday then. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Your head.
Where did it go?
That is.
Oh,
That was a good one, wasn't it?
blimey. Fizzy.
Oh, that's a bit fizzy.
Yeah, just wait for that for a minute. I'm just going to rescue my cork before a car comes.
Oh, so what do we think?
Good.
These are our homemade sausages, aren't they? We buy the pork from the local farmers, local farmyard or butchers in Italy, and then we put our own seasoning in them. So we get Lincolnshire sausages, because it's a bit hard to get Lincolnshire sausages out in Italy, of course. So we do about 100 at a time, freeze them, and then they come in really handy for moments like this.
Yeah, first time we've used our homemade sausages, something.
It is. Absolutely brilliant. Time to eat.
Sun is just going over the hill. And we've already drunk a whole bottle of Prosecco.
Just getting going, aren't we, really?
Yeah, we are. We're quite happy here, aren't
Yeah,
we?
very happy. Poppy, I can see you up there. Hello. We all had a great night's sleep. And look where we are. So we've just looked on Google, and 7-minute bike ride away we can go and get a pan of chocolat. So I'm going to get my bike off. Izzy's going to come with me, and we're going to explore the peninsula on bike. So what are we doing, Izzy?
We are going to get pan of chocolate. chocolat.
We're getting pain au chocolat. This is the old town. It's beautiful here.
And we found this whale bench. We found this whale tail bench.
Our whale tail bench. Let's see what it's like sitting there. Oh yeah. Isn't that nice?
We're back with brioche.
Pain au chocolat, baby.
Bonjour.
There's the van. Okay, we better turn around, hadn't we, and give them the go and give. Unless we just stop here and eat them, and then they would never know.
And then we can say, oh well, they only gave us 2.
Pain au chocolat delivery.
Salut. I'm trying to get off. Do you know what? Do you know? I learnt 2 French words in class. One, bonjour is hello,
Yeah.
and salut is hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Salut.
Salut.
Oh, okay, that's good. Poppy, you enjoying that? Nice.
I will just have mine
You've had your pain au chocolat, haven't you?
and the cookie.
You like your pain au chocolat, is? Ah. What's your back? Oh, and you've got a chocolate cookie. Lots of treats this morning, isn't it? And I've got an apple, and wild apple and cinnamon tea. Oh, how very swish. So we're on a coastal walk from the camper van.
Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. I know man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt.
So a quick ravioli lunch for everyone. Wow, it's a real hot afternoon down here, so we're going to move on now. I think we've had enough sun for the day. I don't know whether we'll go back to the beach, we might do. So we'll have a little tour around, maybe have one more dip in the sea, maybe not. Also, our toilet is full, and we're doing okay on water and grey water, but of course there's a chance to do it, we'll do it. And we've got one more day left before we have to go back home. So, but we do need to dump the toilet, so we'll see. But we don't want to spend loads of money on the campsite. We might just find somewhere to dump the waste. Beauty of the camper van, we don't know what we're doing really. We just got a rough plan and we'll take it from there. So alternative to the Nugget for accommodation, we could of course choose the Royal Hotel or the Grand Hotel du Cap Ferrat. And we looked on Google, and they said on Google we could get a room tonight for 2 of us for €6,173. I can't see why that might be so expensive. I don't know if you can. Look in there. Oh my gosh. So we decided to have another night in the Nugget, didn't we?
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
But we're not joking, it was actually at that cost.
It was €6,173 for the night.
And then the kids would have to sleep outside.
Then the kids would still be in the Nugget.
You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see your eyes, your head is full.
We're gonna go on our scooters over here.
You're going to go on your scooters. We just found this spot. We've got the last place. It's another Park for Night special. Hopefully it's all okay. We've just been looking at the size. There's nothing to say we can't stay here. And it's parking free tomorrow, so we don't have to worry in the morning. And look where we are.
Why is the water not rougher?
Because we're on the cap yesterday, which is in like a bay, which is more protected. So it's rougher here. You two going to go exploring?
Yeah. I don't fall down though.
Okay, time for a gin and tonic. So relaxing with a book. how we're doing after 2 days. Is it going to focus? Yeah, we've just driven a little bit today, so we're still at 84% battery, 25% fresh water, and we've also just had to empty the toilet, so we've done 2 full days, and that's our status at the moment. So we did have a shower for everyone, as well as we brushing our teeth, washing up and things like that, so it's not too bad. But obviously by the end of, by tomorrow morning, we'll probably be looking for some fresh water. But I'm not too worried because we've got lots of spring water, or rather bottled water on board. So we could, if we wanted to, tip some of that in. Maxi fan's doing really well, got that going, and that makes a big difference in warm climates like this. It's either blowing cool air in or sucking the hot air out. But also this massive skylight does make a big difference as well, particularly when the mozzie net's not across it. So it's nice to get the ventilation running through. So right, I better get on with the gin and tonic. Okay. Poppy just fell over and grazed her knees. You okay now? Yeah. So, Poppy, what are we doing?
Going shopping.
We've got some shopping. And there's the camper parked there. We've got a cracking spot for the night. We're just going to eat our curry and then go for a little wander. So we've almost run out of water in our fresh tank. So I've just used an old bottle, cut like a funnel shape. I'm going to use to refill the fresh tank using just some water I bought from the local supermarket, the cheapest water I could find, which it's only for washing our hands and brushing our teeth. So anyway, I'm going to put that in now, and that means we'll have a little bit more. We're down at 25%, but the rate 5 of us washing our hands and stuff get through water, it's definitely worth the top up. Otherwise we might run out in the middle of the night. We don't want to move the van either and lose this lovely location here. So anyway, let's get on with fill it up. Right, we'll need 2 hands to do this. Right, job for Poppy. Ready? See that bit there? It's got a bit cut out. You can hold that like that, like that, and I'm going to pour water in, okay? Fill our tank. So hold it there then. That's it, good girl. Right, it's a bit tall for you to do it, so if you hold it, I'll put the water in, okay? That's it, got it? So the plan is to have this, and then we're going to go off for a walk around the marina. We're having a walk around the port. Port de Bewley. It's great. And we parked basically over here somewhere.
Where they're going.
I bet they're going back out to a super yacht somewhere. It says tender 2, Quinta Essentia. So that's the tender they put underneath the super yacht. What would be quite funny is this party boat down here, is we steal his Bluetooth and play our own music on it. Suddenly our music comes on. He's got some very cheesy music playing.
Oh no, he's got People Rock You on.
Yeah, that's it.
People in my class would love it.
Hey Pops, you're right. You've been in the water today. You've fallen over twice, haven't you? Once running and once off your scooter.
Once with iPad flying, once with scooter flying.
Good morning. You alright?
Yeah. Good morning.
Alright, do you know what you're doing with that, Liz? There we go.
Sorry, I just made a bug go outside.
You
So it's flying around.
got a bug?
Yeah.
Out there this morning. Is that lovely, eh?
Yeah.
Everyone have a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
How's Poppy right down the bottom end there, on the front end? You right, Pops?
Yeah. I can put the top there.
Good, right. Cups of teas and milks for everyone. Max fan's been going all night as well. Let's have a look. Good.
We've got 25% water.
Well, yeah, that's good. We had to top that up a little bit last night, didn't we?
Yeah. Where did the 50% go?
Well, it was hovering between the two, so it went between. See, it went up then just slightly, just as I did that, just because the van's on a little bit of a tilt, I think. So we're doing pretty well for water and electric. I mean, this van's been running. We started on 81% yesterday, I think.
Electric's good.
Electric's good. Right, time for one of those and then one of those. Is that all right with you?
Yeah.
But I'm going to put one of these across. Aha. Ollie's gone fishing this morning, and what have you caught in your net? Emily. Yeah. Emily the elephant. Oh, should we catch some feet in there as well? Oh, we catch a poppy in the fishing net. That's good, isn't it? West Fairley provided fishing net as well. Yeah.
I am Emily.
So, what a view this morning we've got through the mosquito net. What can we see? So you can lie in your bed, mosquito net across there, and look at the view this morning. This is stunning, and that is the entrance to the port just here. So boats are coming in and out, and that one there, he's just come out. He's on his way for a Sunday morning sort of dilly around the bay. Very nice.
Or maybe he's going to America.
Oh, it could be, yeah. Good morning. What you're doing is
Getting our scooters out.
scooter time. It's a lovely place to go scootering, isn't there? There you go. So, here we are in our sort of free camping location. And absolutely stunning place. We couldn't believe our luck when the very last bay was available, and of course that's the side where the side loading door on ours comes open, and there we go. Now we did have to pay for this because you have to pay from up to 8 o'clock in the evening, and therefore we were here just before 8, so we had to pay 70 cents, and then it's free on a Sunday, so we're actually good until I think 8 o'clock tomorrow morning for 70 cents. Now that has got to be the bargain of the trip. And of course we kept ourselves very self-contained inside, and no one bothered us. We heard a few drunk locals last night just walking home along here, but in nothing major. So absolutely brilliant. Off you go. Don't fall off.
We don't have enough bandages left.
We don't have no, we don't have enough bandages left. But we left the mugs there.
Oh.
That's where they are. Right, time for me to make a cup of tea, I think. Oh,
Naked girl behind you.
Joe's naked behind me.
What are you doing?
We don't want to delete that, do we? What are you doing behind there, babe? Izzy's not impressed. Izzy's not impressed. Lovely. Right, so we're off on a bike ride. Poppy, how are your knees this morning? Definitely, let's get something to eat. We're in the middle of Bewley. Izzy's looking at properties because she'd like to buy one down here.
Comment below, like and subscribe.
And, right, I think we're getting very peckish because we haven't had any breakfast yet and it's 11:30.
I saw a pool that was only for 950,000, and it's an infinity pool.
Oh, that's cheap. Yum yum. That was from a very, very nice looking boulangerie, isn't it? What's it like here, Pops? It's about the size of your tummy, that is, isn't it? You're going to manage it.
I'm so hungry.
You're so hungry. You tell you if you don't want to have it all, Daddy will finish it for you, okay?
Really good.
Good. Oh, lovely. Right, I'm going to tip into mine now as well. Clouds up there. So at the back of the marina is this lovely beach. And shady play area. It's fantastic. So we're going to have a swim here and then have something to eat, a picnic. We've got all our picnic stuff and then we're going to head on home. Right, we've had a really nice time in the south of France between Jean-Cap-Ferrat and Monaco, in that area there. We're in a place called Bewley. We've really enjoyed it. And now we're heading home to Italy, Lake Maggiore, after we finished our 3 nights of free camping down here.
Yeah, we've actually done 3 nights without paying. Well, I think we paid 70 cents.
Paid 70 cents last night for this because we were there towards the end of the day, and then that's okay from till Monday.
Yeah, free camping.
It's Sunday, so we're heading back because the girls have got school. We've got work tomorrow morning. So, what's the best part about this trip been?
Probably the pan of chocolate.
The pan of chocolate.
Right, we've got 4 hours to go. The kids are going to watch telly.
We're going to just chill and have a nice trip back.
All right, see you next time, everyone. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you for our next adventure.
And comment down below.
Okay, bye. Okay. Yeah, keep coming. You're absolutely fine. Okay. Goodbye to this wonderful spot.